Hey guys, what's up? I'm CaptainTurbo and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We are currently in Kefka's tower. We are so close to the end of the game. I can practically taste it. And in the last part we took on the Ultima Buster, I want to say? Not the Ultimate Dragon. Excuse me. A little burp there. I've just had my my dinner, though I suppose any American viewers will call it lunch. We just carrying on with the game for now. Moreover, these things, do not take these things lightly. They have a couple of pretty strong attacks. They also have a very low... they're also pretty hard to hit as well, which doesn't make things any easier. I'm just moving my my desk because it's pretty far away from my bed, because I don't have an actual chair. I don't know why I don't have an actual chair. I don't really sit on the actual chair. Actually, I do have a chair, I just don't use it. Alright, we've established that I do have a chair, but I never use it. Okay. Using Mighty Guard here. I think that'll up its defense. I think. Either that or its magical defense. Cyan is down, he's having a quick nap. The other two, well, the other three, sorry, are just sort of standing there. Sonic Dive, I'm kind of wasting my Esper here, but oh well. And now we play the waiting game. Alright, lock gain a level, great. And we're gonna revive Cyan in a second. Only a few more parts to go, guys. Hooray! I'm not gonna lie, we've got... this is a pretty long tower, but also this fact that I only do parts between 20 to 25 minutes. Well, on average anyway. Very rarely will I actually go over that, or under that actually. Alright. I actually couldn't see where he came out there, so I ended up entering the same tunnel. Some new enemies here, junks. I don't actually know what these things do because, quite honestly, they really didn't represent much of a threat. Unfortunately, I'm guessing Cyan just isn't that powerful because he only does about 1500 damage there. Well, actually closer to 1700, but it's still enough to take down that junk. So yeah, came back the way I went, and go up here. Can't remember which one, I think it's this one. But I hit out that bell because it's just the same encounter as earlier. And we're back here, unfortunately. Heal up. I'll take a swig of my drink. Not a random encounter edited out, which I'm very grateful for. This means I don't have to talk over it, I guess. New guy. We got the Mud Sup. Rather strong, if it hits you. I think it also has a couple of magical attacks that are gonna be annoying. But I think for the most part we do okay here. Gigavolt, that's a pretty powerful maneuver. If you saw that, it did over 2000 damage. Well, actually I don't think you saw because it cut off the last couple numbers. But nothing too much to worry about. You should be okay with these guys as long as you're at least somewhat high level, so you can do quite a bit of damage to the enemy. To be honest, I can't remember if I break level 50 with any character. I think maybe Team Blonde. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see come the last part. Go in this one. Get the chest over here. Random encounter, which I edited out, thankfully. We obtained another force shield. We've got quite a few of those, actually. I should say we've picked up quite a few of those. Alright. Nearly to the end of this part. At least this part with Science Group, anyway. And we get 2 Vector Chimera. Yes, I call it Chimera, not Chimera. Remember these things also hit pretty hard. They also have counter attack, which is a pain in the ass. A couple of pretty strong hits as well. You know, definitely something you want to be careful with here. Sorry, just taking another quick sip. And as you can see, I think we're in the air at the moment. Yep. And there we go. Alright, we got another dragon here. Again, as always, don't pay attention to the numbers, because I can't actually promise that I'll be able to, what do you call it? I can't remember how I edited these up properly, so, you know, just try not to pay too much attention. But another lazy sprite. This is just a recolor of I can't remember the name of them. The dragons from last part, actually. I really can't stand it when they do this shit. You know, it really pisses me off. Not a whole lot to say. Again, this is not that difficult of a fight, to be honest. None of the dragons are particularly difficult. Also, the dragons we've done, I believe, to unlock what do you call it, extra boss, and I think maybe an extra dungeon, I'm not sure. Oops. I'm gonna put a podcast on there, or at least let one load up, because I'm gonna be at this for a couple, like another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. As you can see there, the dragon is dead. Again, they're not difficult bosses. They're really underwhelming, I gotta admit. And if anyone's wondering what podcast I'm going to watch, I'm going to check out the Attitude Era podcast. You know, because I am a wrestling fan, and I usually listen to another podcast called Old School Wrestling by 3 Irish guys. They're really good, actually. This is one of their affiliates, so let's see what that does. And I kind of came to a wrong area here. I shouldn't have gone there that early. So I have to edit around it later. I was supposed to go somewhere else so I could help Team Blonde get there first. But I did it kind of the wrong order. Now with Team Amaru now, so or Team Leftovers I should say. And obviously we've got Mog in this group, so we'll have no random encounters, so this shouldn't take quite as long as the last 2 teams took. Just making sure everyone's equipped with some decent gear. Yeah, I just realised as soon as I upload these parts to YouTube, I'll actually be lingering around. Let me see. I've had a good few videos up already. So really not much to worry about here. Oh no, I'm actually going to be... Nah, I'll be roughly around 350 videos actually. Looks like my 300th video will be going up in a couple of days actually. Well, a couple of days. I say probably it'll be next week actually. It'll be next Wednesday by the looks of things. Episode 300. Actually, that should be the start of one of these smaller Let's Plays going up during the middle of this. Because yeah, while I'm recording this, obviously I've said before that this is actually already live on YouTube. So today will be, let me see what part will be going live today. I should say tonight actually, because I make videos public around 9 to 12 p.m. So tonight part. Oh yeah, this is going to be a bitch, this boss, but I'll get to this in a second. Yeah, tonight will be part 32 of this Let's Play. So yeah, make sure you save there, and you may need to mess around with some thingy, because a few tactics here and there, because this boss took me about 4 attempts. He has some pretty fucking strong skills. And none of my team are really that strong, so this was definitely another huge stumbling block for me. You know, you gotta target several different appendages. All of the different arms and whatnot, they have different weaknesses as well, so you need to make sure that you're not doing the wrong thing. And I'm using Libredex. I want to see what his main body is strong against. Apparently it's weak against lightning. So his main body, I shouldn't say his main part is weak against lightning. I get Carbuncle out because I need to get make sure I have regen on all my characters, because I don't have enough Angel Wings for all the I think it's like 13 team members, so I don't have that many. Use a Super Ball. You know, he does a decent amount of damage. He's an only aura. Carbuncle is actually really good to use here. Now I gotta say, his design is weird. Like I said, I play 7 and 8 a lot more, so... Or I should say I played 7 more than this, so... You know, it's a little weird to see that sprite used. As you can see, I'm just using Realm's Fire Attack, because that claw on the right there, that is weak to fire. I believe the one on the left is weak to Blizzard. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I think it is. And obviously the main part of him is weak to lightning. But yeah, it took me about 4 attempts, this guy. But we're not doing too badly anyway. We're at least still in there right now. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Oh, actually didn't do much. Strigo and Realm took a bit of a hit, but nothing too bad. I said just be careful, mate, because obviously if you use the wrong attack on the wrong appendage, then you could end up either doing nothing, or you could actually end up healing that certain appendage. Now just be very careful with how you take things here. Sorry, I was still just drinking. If you're wondering what it is I'm drinking, I am drinking a can of Iron Brew. From Dara, as you can see, I have all the magic I really need to win this battle. It's just basically, can I sustain his attacks? You know, he also has, as you can probably tell, quite a lot of HP as well. And Umaru's pretty much the only one that can really dish out a lot of physical punishment. Atomic Rays, not exactly too much to worry about. As you can see though, this final area of the game, it's actually a good place to showcase the characters you're not really used to showcasing. Just giving them a little bit of screen time here. You know, both Realm and Strago never really got used much before the part with Hit-On, and Go-Go's the only one I really didn't end up using at all during the Let's Play. And obviously I fucked up trying to get Shadow back because I couldn't really work out how to do the Colosseum, so... And we got rid of one appendage anyway. I don't know if they do, but for some reason I'm thinking they come back if you do certain things. Or something like that, I think. Excuse me. Fundara's going again. And Meteor. This is actually a pretty devastating hit if I remember. I think it was this that screwed me over on more than one occasion. Yeah, it will have been damaged like that anyway. Using Ruby Light. Let's see what that does. I think it will... Yeah, it does grow back. Excuse me. So it looks like at the end of the day, the best bet is to just attack him head on. Unfortunately, Realm's already out of the party, but even if she wasn't, I don't have any lightning attacks, and her main weapon is a fire attack. So, you know, I would have been giving health back to the right arm. But anyway, it doesn't matter because as you can see there, we've actually beaten the boss there. As I said, that took more attempts than I'm happy to admit. You know, just get everyone healed up a bit here. The music is pretty cool for the last tower of the game as well. I don't think I've commented on that yet. Alright, we got the final dragon here. Let's do this. Because with this setup, it's not exactly going to be the easiest fight in the game. You know, we've got basically our team of nobodies here. Skull Dragon wasn't too tough, but it was definitely tougher with basically team leftovers. Alright, we've got Doom currently on Mog, which is not great. It's not a great start, I should say. I'm not sure, but in future games, I think you get more time when you're hit with Doom. I think you get 50 seconds or 50 on the counter, I think. 20 seems a bit low. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a lot higher than that for some reason. I could be wrong. It could still be 20. I haven't played 7 in about a year, so... But yeah, another disappointing dragon sprite. You know, this is just essentially one of those bone things from the sand area. Or the desert area, I should say. It's very lazy, I gotta admit. I wish they'd just come... I think they only needed like a couple of different dragon sprites. They didn't even have to do a whole lot. They at least use a fucking dragon and not a dinosaur skeleton and 2 dinosaur sprites. Actually, I think it was 3 or 4 dinosaur sprites. And Mog is now down, but it's not going to be too much to worry about. We just need to use either a Phoenix down, or we can use whatever revives the spell is called. I think, is it Arise? I don't know. We're using a Phoenix down anyway because they're easier to obtain, and I don't want to waste my MP. Unfortunately now, Realm is gone as well. I think I end up using Mog to revive her though. At least I think that was the plan. I can't remember if this kills the enemy. No, it doesn't. Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunately, Mog is down again. Apparently at this point I think fuck it and just get to work beating up the boss. I think that's meant to be like a, I'm not sure, but I think it's meant to be another instant death move, but I don't think it has a high chance of hitting you. But never mind, Skull Dragon is dead, and with that down is also the final dragon in the game. As you can see, the timer is still ticking down, but I think as soon as the victory music plays, the counter no longer matters. And yeah, I know it said 1 dragon remaining, but that was the final dragon. I've shown off all the others at least once. As I said, just due to a couple of corrupt saves and stuff like that, it didn't register the dragon from earlier. But it says all 8 dragons have been defeated. The eightfold seal is broken. Obtain Crusader Magicite. There is a small tablet on the ground. On its face is a short inscription. The seal is broken, and I am free. You who defeated the legendary 8, I shall wait for you at the Dragon's Horn. Unfortunately, I will not be doing that anytime soon. I may come back in a future part and do it. I'm not promising anything. You know, I say before, like I've said with both my Pokemon Let's Plays, I'll come back and do certain things here and there, and I never got around to doing it. Essentially, I'm making it a maybe I'll do it. Not a bad Esper to get here. You don't really need it for the last part of the game. It's just sort of there if you want it. But we're coming to the end of this part, so I'll see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoy this, and good night.